Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So with the, sort of like in-game official news, that we are going to be getting a dual Dokkan Fest of Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well as Kid Buu, we can actually examine what units are very likely to get EZAs. Now, Dokkan is sort of moving in a very predictable EZA format at the moment, where they actually are really tying a lot of the EZAs of the celebration to whatever the main theme of the celebration is, and in particular, the Dokkan Fest, right? Now that we've moved on to the category leaders that are getting their EZAs, they're always pretty much tied to the main Dokkan Fest. We have 3 prior examples to this. UI Goku was the first category leader to get his EZA, and he got that during the 6th year anniversary, right? Which was, Reps Universe 7, mastered UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta as sort of the main Dokkan Fest, right? Then the second EZA category leader was Tech Hit, who came out along with the Tech Dokkan Fest Kale and Caulifla, who fuse into Kefla. Then the third EZA category leader was Physical Future Gohan, who got his EZA alongside the Dokkan Fest Future Android 17 and 18 celebration. So what that tells us is that this category lead EZA is going to have a major tie-in with the Dokkan Fest exclusives, and not just the main EZA, but also potentially sub EZAs as well. It just occurred to me that there's a third option. So there's 2 major options for, I think, the major EZA. We have Physical Super Vegito and S-Tier Ultimate Gohan. Now, one thing to keep in mind with these characters, Ultimate Gohan is September 1st of 2017, and Super Vegito October 31st of 2017, right? Keep in mind that UI Goku released in March of 2018, and then Tech Hit released in April of 2019 for JP. So, like, units that came out, a year and a half later for Hit than these 2 characters. There is actually a third character that I do think actually we potentially could see EZA, but I would say probably not, but I would not be upset if STR Transforming Buu also potentially got his EZA. That would be pretty interesting. Again, I think it's probably going to be STR Ultimate Gohan or Physical Super Vegito. I'm probably leaning more towards STR Ultimate Gohan at the moment. Just because Dokkan cannot stop, like, sucking off the Hybrid Saiyan, like, team. Like, it's like, it looks like the only buff to the Hybrid Saiyan team, essentially, for the celebration, would come from this guy's EZA. And, dude, Dokkan, we can't go a celebration without buffing hybrids. Are you crazy? Every single celebration needs to either have sub-EZAs, major EZAs, LRs, or Dokkan Fest for Hybrid Saiyans. So, I think it stands to reason that SCR Ultimate Gohan could be a good choice for this. Now, this would be crazy because he would then be a 170% lead to Hybrids. Oh my god, dude. I think Hybrids is, like, right up there as either the best team or within, like, the top 3. If this guy becomes the leader for the team, and, like, this 50% defense, but if I don't care about attack, dude, if you just give me 3 key and 50% defense is what he does, oh my god, does this Gohan become crazy, right? And it's like, this is the other thing, is this. If it's guaranteed guard, watch out, because this guy becomes the best EZA War, I think. Guard is insane. I mean, they do need to do a lot to this guy because he's so old, right? This will probably jump up to 150% attack and defense. Unfortunately, what they're probably going to do with this is just make it a high chance to guard. But if they just give him guard, he becomes a god. I could actually see him stacking attack and defense as well, judging by the way they suck off these Ultimate Gohan units. And then again, if he gives key and defense, I shudder at how crazy this guy is going to be. He's got Saiyan lineage, so he's going to work really well with the current core of the Hybrid Saiyan team. He's also got shocking speed, so he's going to work good with AGL Trunks as well. I mean, this guy is going to be crazy. And the thing is, if he gives key, right, look at his presence on teams like Rapid Growth, Savior, Powerful Comeback. Like, all these types of teams, if he's giving key, think about his role in the BUU Saga team if he's giving ki, right? All the units, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Ultimate Gohan don't link that well, right? I mean, that Angel Goku does, because he's got, Revival, and then he's also got Saiyan lineage. But a lot of times, Super Saiyan 3 Gokus are just like, Golden Warrior and like Over in a Flash and stuff like that. But like this Gohan giving ki could help bring all those units together, so that would be very sick. I think Vegito, though, I mean, because that would bump the BUU Saga, full 170% the BUU Saga would be crazy. What would they do with this guy? It's hard to tell, because AGL Super Vegito, I would say they messed up. I would say with AGL Super Vegito, they actually did not do enough for him. They did not do enough for AGL Super Vegito, man. So, I mean, honestly, this unit, I would like to see them bump this up to like 80%, like AGL Super Vegito, 80%, 90%, something like that. Give him like 200% defense at the start of turn as well. What if they just gave him a scouter? Like, make this guy, no one is mad if this guy is the best, like, TUR in the game, right? Like, he has such a sick sprite. Remember, he's got like his arms crossed and shit like that. Like, I think best case scenario, right? They give him like 200% defense. We bump this up to like 80. He gets like 100% attack at the start of turn. Then he still has this. And then, dude, what if they gave him, like, if they gave him a scouter? Oh, like, I know that's just like, that's copium right there. Like, yeah, what if they gave him a scouter? Well, like, dude, like, could you imagine if they did that? Oh, he'd be so sick. This guy, it is weird. Vegito is not a unit you would think would only have 6 category teams, right? Like, this guy just has routinely gotten shafted. He really should be on, like, the time limit team, because the retcon did happen. Patara has a time limit, right? But, whatever. He did on Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, this Super Vegito, we'll see. This guy's really hard to tell what they're going to do with him. I have to believe that they realized they made a mistake with AGL Super Vegito. He should have been better. But we'll see. We will see what they're going to do with this guy. Again, I think these two are probably more likely. It's possible that STR Super Buu could get his EZA. I mean, this just opens up a lot, because he's got his 3 different transformations he could take into Buu Piccolo, Buu Gotenks, or Buu Ultimate Gohan. So, I mean, we're talking about changing the details for all of this. It's just a lot we potentially could change, right? He's on a lot of teams that do need help. Small teams like Heavenly Events, Power Absorption and stuff like that. This guy could be interesting. And, I mean, he would be a transformation boost 160% lead across the board, which would be pretty cool. I definitely think a transformation boost 160% lead would definitely be pretty good as well. Yeah, because Cooler is still good, but like a much more relevant leader. The only thing is Boo's links. I don't know how good he actually would be as a transformation boost leader. I guess he does have Fear and Faith. He does have Metamorphosis, but I would like this guy if we're gonna be using him as a transformation boost leader skill. I actually would like this guy potentially having some sort of support, like Rainbow Orb changing or key support or something like that. Now outside of the main EZA Dokkan Fest, there's also the possibility for sub EZAs. I think the Vegitos are a shoo-in. These base Vegitos right here, these awaken from the AGL Super Vegito Dokkan event, so they'll EZA with AGL Super Vegito medals. They have tied the sub EZAs to the celebration theme as well. Physical Kefla got hers with the Dokkan Fest, Kale and Khalifa fusing in the Kefla. Then also don't forget Hellfighter 17 and AGL 17 getting their sub EZA with the Future Androids Dokkan Fest. So I think it's safe to assume that these Vegitos will get their EZA. I don't know if these Vegitos getting their EZA means it's more or less likely that Super Vegito gets it. I don't know the answer to that. But these guys could be interesting. I mean, this guy, right? Making him like a godly support. Like, what if they just bumped him up to 3 key and like 40% attack and defense for all allies? Like, they could make this guy really nasty. Let's see. He's got Saiyan lineage. He's got Prepare for Battle, right? Like, this guy could be pretty good. Buu Saga, Patara, Final Trump Card, Battle of Wits. I'm actually not the biggest fan at this point of the 5-year anniversary fusions. What's funny is I remember talking about this guy before, like, yeah, he's dead on arrival because the 5-year anniversary blue fusions, and now I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck the 5-year anniversary fusions. Like, I'm probably gonna be running this guy instead. And then this guy will be good, right? Like these like sort of like nuking type characters these days have usually been pretty solid. I think especially if they give him, again, maybe like he creates int orbs or something like that is very realistic to me. These two definitely could be interesting. They're buffing teams that need help though. Patara and Final Trump Card definitely could use some new units. So I think they're possible. I also think really possible is these two right here. The base Goku and Vegeta. These guys are from the Kid Buu fight. These are also nuking characters. Again, I mean, maybe if we saw them potentially get like some sort of orb changing in or support or something like that. I mean, I look at this Vegeta, dude. He's on All Out Struggle, Connected Hope. You know, Goku is on Connected Hope, Final Trump Card. Right, these guys are on some, again, category teams that need the help. Oh, you know what? Dude, I'm looking at Vegeta right here. Oh, boy. What is this? Is this... Uh-oh. Oh, God. Dude, Vegeta is probably going to be sick. If they give him 50% attack and defense for 3 or 6 turns, he becomes really good. That effect, these characters are always good. These characters that easy and they get the 50% for several turns. So this means that this Vegeta is probably going to be pretty good. Hopefully they'd give a similar effect to the Goku. But we would see. But I mean, base Goku has 500 more options than base Vegeta does, right? So these two, I think these two potentially could, like, every January, remember that Dokkan does sort of like a Goku and Vegeta EZA, right? Like, 2 years ago, you know, they did the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku EZA. Crazy, that was 2 years ago now? Like, oh my god. Last year was the physical Vegeta and the Tech Kaioken Goku, right? Like, those characters all got their EZAs in January. So I think these two potentially could EZA in January as part of the celebration. And then finally, we have these 3 characters are confirmed EZAing right here. You know, hard to say what they're going to look like, but we'll see their details soon. The Tech Supreme Kai, the Gohan and Videl unit, as well as the Great Saiyaman 2 / Great Saiyaman 1 exchange unit in the Great Saiyaman 1, right? So let me know which of all these characters you guys would like to see EZA the most. It's a struggle between these two right here. Like right now, I feel like I'm more invested in the Hybrid Saiyan team than like any of Vegeto's teams, just in, I think, like how good it is. I mean, a lot of these Vegeto teams need help more than the Gohan Hybrid Saiyan teams, except for Super Saiyans. Super Saiyans is like a borderline top 5 team if it's not outright top 5, right? But the rest of Vegeto's teams probably could use a little work. Gohan, I mean, you know, Goku family's always crazy. Obviously, Hybrid Saiyan is crazy. But I mean, some of these teams, yeah, Revenge, Rapid Growth, Savior, Powerful Comeback. Like, Gohan is a buff to teams that need help. So I think I would like to see S-Tier Ultimate Gohan get his EZA, but I would honestly be happy with either of them, right? So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are excited for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu Dual Dokkan Fest. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.